Hello my boys, good morning. I just arrived from the kitchen with the coffee ready. This will be a short video where we're gonna talk about Warbringer with the explosive grenades. So yesterday on stream I experimented with the new gem that they added for ballistas, where you can put the grenades, different kinds. And in this video we're gonna talk about this setup, which is very lazy. It's one button build. We don't need to worry about mana. And also it's pretty easy to play. And we have good defenses because we were playing on a Warbringer. And we're gonna address all of that. Keep in mind that I will continue doing even tests with Ancestral Warrior Totem because they are viable. People are summoning multiple ones and we will see how they feel. But until then, let's jump into this video. I want to discuss the setup if you want to make it now. So my boys, in this short video, I want to give you the skill gem setups, which are very easy to follow. I want to give you the skill tree and explain what I did here. And I also want to do a map showcase so you understand how to play. We're gonna talk about the defenses too because they are very important for the endgame. And all that good stuff. For the map showcase, I will do a high tier red waystone, so will be everything good and sexy. Before that, you need to understand, in case you're new to my channel, you have here 3 dedicated support channels for the build. Here you can write if you have questions or problems. Here, if you want to leak start, we will use this setup until we finish the campaign. If I do any changes to the build, I will post it here. The video guide and the written guide possibly will be mined in 2-3 days. But until then you have this here. So let's get started. Let's start with the big one, why Warbringer? So even before patch 0.3 released, I explained again and again that Warbringer is by far the best class for totems. Especially for casual players and new Path of Exile players, even for Ballista. So I explained if Shockwave Totems will feel horrible, because they feel off in patch 0.3, I will experiment with the new grenade Ballistas, also with Ancestral Warrior Totems. And I did just that yesterday on stream, and apparently they are very strong. So why Warbringer here? You will get 1 extra totem, you will trigger special spirits that will give you defenses and offenses. Sadly, the spirits at the moment are still bugged. This is a Warbringer bug that we had for a couple of days now, which is annoying. Yeah, here the totems will absorb 20% of the damage that you take. So you take damage from hits with spells and attacks, 20% of that damage gets mitigated to a nearby totem. And this is important because we are not using a shield. And this is a unique effect that we don't have anywhere else on the skill tree. So this is a form of damage mitigation too good. And then here we have Jade Heritage that will passively give you stacks that help you with physical damage mitigation. So you'll have a high physical damage mitigation and you will not get one-shotted, which is very important. I mean, people can die. Also, you can enable these stacks that will give you a guard that will absorb. This is a temporary shield that will absorb damage. Man is just too good. And remember, we're playing Warbringer, so here we're stacking a lot of armor. And we have a new modifier, that's this one here. Armor applies to elemental damage. And this is really, really good. So it applies to elemental damage mitigation because some people don't understand. So elemental damage mitigation. You stack a lot of armor, helps you with physical hits, and further helps you with fire damage, cold damage, lightning damage, so you mitigate them better. It's 71% mitigation extra. This is too good, on top of your maximum resistances. We also have some notes here at the bottom that give you armor to applies to elemental damage and increase your maximum armor. Here I opted for ornate plate with regeneration implicit. Very important because we are using here this keystone, which is blood magic. So we don't need to worry about mana. This is a casual player, new player friendly build, and we don't need to worry about mana. And make sure you buy one with a lot of armor values, because also we're gonna use... Oh! Man, I sold something for 4 divines. Man, I'm rich! This increases your armor from equipped body armor by 80%. So, yeah, make sure you get one with good armor values. Will be in the guide that I'm preparing in 2 days. Everything there. Good, my boy, so we have good defenses. This is what you need to understand. Try to get armor applies to elemental damage on all your armor pieces because it's a very potent modifier for my build here. We want to be tanky. Even without a shield, this is what we want to be tanky. Now because we're talking about the items, so these items are generic. You want life, resistances, and if it's possible, armor applies to elemental damage. And you want armor based items, yeah. Pretty standard. Now let's talk about the important one. Here you want a crossbow that fire an additional grenade. If you don't know how to search it, I will show you. Pretty much you need to put the implicit here. So the implicit is very important here. Grenade skills fire an additional projectile. There are multiple bases. Okay, grenade fire an additional projectile, and you want a high physical damage. Now depends on your level. Let's say you're a lower level, you put your level here. And you play with this with a physical DPS. Let's start like 400. And we search it like this. Make sure you put Exalted Orb for the best price. If it's too expensive for you, you will just lower it. And now I put here maximum 75. you'll see, you'll get better price. Let's put 380. You play with this until you can afford the budget, but this is the weapon that we need to use. Let's take 360. You'll find, look, they lower in price. Yeah, after when you get more crazy, you can upgrade it later. So it's important how to find your weapon. It needs this implicit, so our ballistas will shoot additional grenades. That's more damage, pretty much. Okay, my boys, now let's see what we have here. The amulet is very important, just like in patch 0.2. I'm a fan of this amulet, I thought of Doom. It gives you one extra totem. This is big. The totems are a big multiplier. The more totems you have, the more grenades you shoot. And you want to anoint it with the volatile grenades, because again I did this setup for Warbringer and I squashed my brain how to make this work pretty nicely. So here you want this one, detonation time for the grenades, so they explode faster. It's very important, it will feel smooth in maps. We want a build that feels great in maps, so you need to anoint this, is mandatory. So in this here you want Ornate Plate. Put quality on all your items and pretty much these are the gear. For the flask I recommend here Ultimate Life Flask, you roll it with whatever. The charms you want here, Towing Charms, so gives you immunity to freeze, immunity to shock, because shock will make you take increased damage, I simply love it. And this one, Amethyst Charm, it will give you extra chaos resistance, because this is a chaos resistance, it's a little harder to cap. So we're gonna use this in order to help us with the cap. Now let's talk about the gems. When GGG will decide to fix the minions, we want to put here Culling Strike, also you put Mid Shields, and you also, let's do it now on stream. So I didn't add the gems now, simply because they are bugged. So when I summon a totem, I should receive a minion, but they are bugged. But here you also want to put this one, Minion Mastery. Yeah, Minion Mastery. Will be, you can see it even on Discord. Here Mortar Cannon, I'm using a 4 link here, not the 5th link here. So I have explosive grenades. This is how it works. Mortar Cannon, you need to put a type of grenade. So these are 2 active skills, but no problem. The best damage by far from what I've tested, this is the explosive grenade. And we want to use the best. If this gives me the best clear and feels good for single target hero effect, we're gonna use it. So we're gonna use explosive grenade here. Make sure that you use gem levels to level it up. So not only that we will level up Mortar Cannon, you want to level up also explosive grenade. And I kept here just to showcase in the video. Just that, because people forget. Okay, let's see. Let's put this. We go to crossbow and you find the explosive grenade. This will give more damage and you upgrade. So make sure you will upgrade Mortar Cannon and the explosive grenade. A lot of people forget to upgrade this one. Then you want to put fire attunement. Then we want to put short fuse, so the grenades will detonate fast. And then we want to put payload. Let me see if I can get one more. I mean, yeah, I got 4 divines here, so I can. Let me get a perfect jeweler sword so I can address also the last support. How much is a perfect jeweler sword? We're gonna find out together. 78. Oh. Oh. Let's be fast and furious. 79. I'll pay 80. Okay, my boys, we're gonna put perfect jeweler sword. So for the last one, let me think. We have multiple options actually. We can go with the elemental armament. Elemental armament, it's great here. Okay, my boys, elemental armament. Let's see, with this free. No, this one, elemental armament 2. For now. Yeah, we have multiple flexibility here. If you want to check the damage as a reference, you go here. If I summon all the totems, I will get extra bonuses from the skill tree. I'll have even more damage here. For the aura, we're gonna use Time of Need. This will periodically heal us, will remove curses, and will remove ailments from us, which is important. Here you want to put compressed duration, so it triggers more often, the heal and the removal. Vitality tier 2, this will give you 2% maximum life regeneration. We're stacking a lot of life regeneration because we were using blood magic. Check my life. So when we're summoning our totems, our life doesn't go fast too fast, you know, down too fast. You want precision, no need to worry about hit chance, and you want here herbalism to spend our remaining spirit. Herbalism will help you with the life flask. It's just too good. Mwah! Now let's talk about the skill tree. So I did my best to tweak here the skill tree to find the best suitable plan. I might tweak it a little in the future, but until then you'll use it like this. The totem nodes that we have here are great. This will allow you to place your ballistas further away from you. Its utility here will help you with attack speed, which is great. Here will have the placement speed and attack speed, and also here I'm getting some placement speed. Yeah, so we place the totems fast. Here it's also nice. I have 5 totems. This is 10% increased damage taken to enemies in the presence of the totems. Also defensive buff because I recoup 5% of the damage from the totems. This is great, man. We're gonna take it. The reason I'm not taking this one, melee attacks have +1 maximum number of summon totems, because this is not for ballistas. Yeah, let me demonstrate in case you don't believe PoE guy. So at the moment I can summon 5 totems. If I'm gonna refund, let me take it so I can show it. People understand better if they see it visually. You see? Still 5, even though I took this note. So it's useless! You want to drop it. Take it back now. Yeah, we drop it. But this is great. It will give you attack speed per totem. 5 totems. 4 or 5, how the fuck is 20? 20%. And here we regenerate 1 less % of our maximum life if we have a totem active. This is more life regeneration, which is too good. Let's check my life regeneration. You see more than 150, that's enough to sustain summoning the totems, which is great. Now let's see what I have here. Yeah, we need to take this, will give us 1 extra ballista totem, so these are mandatory, you want to take everything here. Grenades activate the second time, this is very powerful, and now I'm expecting this way to take more damage against rare and unique enemies. For single target basically, because magic monsters, normal monsters, they go to Himalaya, they die pretty fast. Here we'll give attack speed and blind. Good stuff, my boys. Here a lot of attack damage, and this scales with the totems. A lot of attack damage in this area. Physical damage, skill speed is great. Okay, so it's pretty straightforward, yeah. Remember, again, if you want to make the build, you have here even the screenshots. If I do tweaks or upgrade it further, you will check this channel. Yeah. Each time after I stream, I will update the channel. Now, my boys, let's do a gameplay footage. I'm gonna do a waystone. This is date free, by the way. It's important to mention for those who will watch later. Oh, let's do a higher tier. So this is the higher tier that I have. It's a waystone 14. We're gonna do something, so we're gonna have fun. What the fuck should I do? Let's do this with ritual. I want also more content, man. Give me a second. I want some boss, maybe a boss too. Hidden Grotto, Epitaph, Hidden Grotto. Let's do this one. I mean, we have ritual, we have cleanse time. Let's do. And the map boss. The idea is I want to show it on a high waystone. I mean, still I have upgrades, but I want to show it on a high waystone. This is the idea. Day 3 of the league. Yeah, okay, let's see the build. So I will stay with this for now. I know that Ancestral Warrior Totems, we can summon multiple ones, but I will test it later for now, because I love this too much. A video guide with the gun will be on 2 days. On my channel, if you check it, you will see. Damage is great, both for single target and area of effect. I'm also face tanking a lot, if you see. Because I have very good defenses, and this is important. You want to do waystone 15-16 without getting one-shotted, and you will not get one-shotted on the Warbringer. So even before patch 0.3 I explained, if you go ballistas, 100% you need to go with Warbringer, simply because of the defenses that this guy has. And the moment that they will fix the minions, it will get even tankier. Because there is a turtle that will increase my global defenses by 80%. More damage and even tankier. Look, I'm getting close to them, I don't need to play like a pussy, because this is a tanky build. Fairly tanky, I mean, without a shield I'm quite tanky here. A lot of physical damage reduction. That new modifier that does armor to elemental damage mitigation is also great. I have these jade stacks. Totems absorb 20% of the damage that I take. We will get those minions too. The minions will give you the turtle, which gives you defensive buffs. Plus you can support skill gems of the minions. It's just too great. It will be like a zoo. Yeah. So today on stream I will play whole day this build, and we're gonna have a good time together. If you have questions you can drop by and start insulting my ass. So here I'm doing my best to get close to them. I want to show that it's tanky. So that's why I'm playing like this. So I'm staying next to the boss to show the tankiness. Let's go closer. Yeah? Let's do the ritual too. On purpose, I'm staying close to the enemies. I want to show that it's tanky. Also, place your flask if you need, but it's tanky. The only problem is my chaos resistance. This is something good, no. But I will get some soul cores of Takati and will raise my chaos resistance, or maybe I can change my item, so no problem. Remember that you have an active skill. If you do a boss, you can include the active skill and it will give you damage mitigation. Yeah. And yeah, this is a one button build. Pretty much I can remove this. No mana issues, one button build, fairly tanky build. Yeah, I explain again and again why Warbringer is the best for ballistas and melee totems. By far. And it will get even tankier than this. It's a great ascendancy, this is what you need to understand. Okay, let me see a little. No. Remember that you need to keep resummoning your totems as you move. But summon them with a short delay. This is my tip to you. Because they... before they shoot, they need some time. So you don't want to summon all them at all times. You always want to have at least one totem that will shoot. You'll get used to it. I mean, the more you play it, you'll understand it. So I'm summoning each totem like every 1 second, like this. So this, I'm sure that all the time I have one totem that will shoot, at least one totem. Okay, my boys, let's find the boss. This is what I want to do. I'm not a fan of this map, but it is what it is. With this build, you'll do any map. Again, this was Waystone 14, high Waystone. Let me see, I can stay in the tornado, let me check. You probably not. But I can tank a lot of hits, I have good physical mitigation. Okay, my boys, let's check this. I'm gonna take this. And I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna defer this. Defer this. Okay, let's find the boss now. Bam, bam, bam. Simply loving it. Yeah, in Ancestral Warrior Totem I will do further test. People are summoning multiple ones with the right supports. But I'm loving this build so much that for now I will remain with it. I mean, I like lazy builds. One button. No mana. No stress. Fairly tanky. Great times. Yeah, I will stay with this for now. And yeah, I explained everything in the intro of the video if you want to make it. And if you have questions, again, you can join Discord. Written guide, video guide will also follow. Okay. Oh, I can see the boss, you see it. You see it? It's on the map. This map doesn't have a good layout, this is the problem. Let me see how much tribute I can gather. Okay, my boys. Take this? No, I cannot. I defer it, that's why. Let me just defer something and we move on. I cannot. Fuck it. I want to take the checkpoint and then I'll teleport near the boss. 1 second. Man, again, I'm loving this build. Too good. Too lazy. So, the boss entrance should be in this location, somewhere around here. Yeah, let's see the boss now. This is the map boss. We're gonna pay him a visit. So for those who don't know, my aim is to make a casual player friendly builds and new player friendly builds. That's what I want. And this you have decent defenses. No worry about mana. One button build. Just do good. If you do a boss that things get hot, you can put that encasing jade skill. That will give you a guard shield. 1 second. There was a bug, I could not summon my ballistas, you know. I will do even more damage as I level up and I change. So again, you want to summon like this the totems. One every 1 second. Like this. If you notice that the totems die, you resummon them, that's all. Yeah, so this was a high waystone tier, you need to understand, on day 3 of the league. So it will get better than what you see here as I upgrade my gear. Also get more levels, that means more skill points, it'll be good. I mean, I like the build so far, it's mwah. But boys, that's it, and remember that I'm also streaming on Twitch if you want to see me playing this build, how I do adaptations, and I will even test Ancestral Warrior Totem. You can drop by and we're gonna say hello!